October 23, 2018. Scott Olson, Getty Images. Along with thousands of other Floridians affected by the wrath of Hurricane Michael, Bryan's mother returns home to face the destruction. In the wake of Hurricane Michael in early October, thousands of people must now make a heartbreaking trip to see what is left of their homes. For some, there is nothing left to salvage. Hurricane Michael was a Category 4 storm that crushed the Sunshine State of Florida, as well as parts of Georgia, Virginia, and North Carolina. Many homes and businesses have been damaged, if not completely wiped out. Despite ongoing rescue efforts, the death toll as a result of the storm has now reached 36. Country music star Bryan's mother, LeClaire, was among the many who returned home only to find little resemblance of what they left behind. According to People, Bryan lives in the Mexico Beach area, a location that was hit especially hard from the relentless storm. With friends and family at her side, she returned to see if there were any of her belongings that were salvageable. Unfortunately, she would come to find that there was almost nothing left. LeClaire later allowed a photographer to accompany her in her home as she faced the devastation. The images are crushing, showing LeClaire sifting through the rubble that was once her beloved home. Scott Olson, Getty Images. LeClaire had heeded warnings telling Floridians in her area to evacuate several weeks earlier. Before she was forced to abandon her home, she did what she could to protect it from what was to come, using plywood to board the windows. Despite her efforts, the strong winds of Hurricane Michael were unforgiving. Shards of glass and broken furniture were strewn across the floors, and there was so much debris that it was nearly impossible for her to move about her home. While the storm was tearing apart the Florida Panhandle, Luke turned to Twitter to request prayers for all those affected. "Hey everyone. Pray for my people. So many dear people I know are being affected. My mother and so many friends live in Mexico Beach. And now it's bearing down on Albany and Leesburg," he said. To Bryan's shock, there was one prized possession that the storm had left mostly intact. In a shattered frame on her floor laid a copy of her son Luke's first major hit. The title was "Rain is a Good Thing." While LeClaire is now grieving the loss of her home and the destruction of many precious mementos, she is finding comfort in this small item that proved to be of immense worth.